So, we are finally going to do what you all have been waiting for. Lazy React content, let's fucking go. So I thought... Well, basically, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys know this. You should know this. So, I'm going to tell you so that I can be sure that you know about this. Basically, here's the thing. I have a second channel on YouTube, which I do not post enough shit to. So I thought, you know what? Let's just make some easy fucking cheap React content so I have some shit to fucking put out on this channel. So that's basically the plan for today, not gonna lie. So I thought we're just gonna watch a bit of... You've probably never heard of this before, never seen a single content creator ever do this. But I thought we're gonna watch a bit of Jubilee videos, because, you know what, they're actually quite funny. And I don't know, I picked out a few, so we'll see. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be, but I'll probably be live for quite a bit. We'll watch a few videos at least. So yeah, anyway, make sure that you are subscribed to my second channel if you're not. Because, like I said, I'm gonna try posting a little bit more on this video. I also have some videos coming up on my main channel where I think I'll post a few like extended versions or whatever to the second channel. So subscribe. Okay, thank you. Anyway, so what are we watching? I don't know, Jubilee has a shit ton of funny videos, not gonna lie. There's the other thing too, Cut. I think they do similar videos. It's like, I don't know, you know, social videos. It's not really, is it social experiments? I don't know, maybe it classifies as that, but... Okay, so I had some suggestions. I don't know which one I'm gonna start with. I picked out a few funny videos, or videos I think could be funny, that I have not seen. Because let's be honest, it's probably more fun to... Because I have seen quite a bit of Jubilee, not gonna lie. Anyway, I am fucking chaotic. So, we have 6 drunk people versus 1 secret sober person. Yeah, I think basically all the videos I picked out are this kind. Yeah, we got 5 high people versus 2 secret sober people, 6 sighted people versus 1 secret blind person. I feel like this should be easy, no? Am I being a bit quick here to say that? I don't know. Just ask them like, what's your favorite color? No, that sounds fucking bad. Sorry. I mean, they would just lie, so... 6 professional singers versus 1 fake. 6 male virgins versus 1 fake. And last but not least, 6 extroverts versus 1 secret introvert. I think some of these could be fun. I don't know if there's other ones. Six plus size people versus 1 fake. Yeah, I don't know. Also, if you guys have any recommendations or whatever videos you want me to see, then let me know. Yeah, I think we are just going to pick one to start with. Let's do... Should we do the extrovert-introvert one? I think that could be fun. Put our fucking stereotypes to the test. Let's do it.
Hey good humans, before we start this episode, we've got a big announcement to make. We're gonna be having a...
Are you tired of seeing this guy intro every single Jubilee video?
What about 6 Christians versus 1 atheist?
Ooh, I like that. Or how about Republicans and Democrats?
Let me know if it's too loud.
Are you tired of seeing the same episode ideas over and over again? Do you have a better idea for an episode that you're dying to see?
Meeting in 5 minutes.
Are you tired of always working? Do you need a vacation? Well, Jubilee, one lucky to help down to a. You can
Okay.
Kids how to cook.
No purchase necessary. Void work prohibited.
So yeah, this is 6 extroverts versus 1 secret introvert. And I would consider myself quite a bit of an extrovert. I'm definitely on that side of the scale. So let's see if we can figure this out.
I teach little kids how to code, and I have to deal with them all the time.
Build-A-Bear.
Photographer now, but I used to work at Apple Retail.
Ooh,
Give me your number real quick,
fancy.
Cass.
Oh Jesus, I feel like everyone is just gonna like overplay their own personalities to try and seem as outgoing as possible.
Big air, a trampoline park.
We brought together 7 extroverts.
I'm an extrovert.
I am an extrovert.
I'm an extrovert.
I'm an extrovert.
I'm an extrovert.
I'm an extrovert.
I am an extrovert.
1 is an introvert. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
So,
Okay, not everybody talk at once.
Yeah.
first thought that comes to your head when you think about what an extrovert is?
Outgoing and friendly.
Outgoing and friendly.
And
Okay.
enjoys meeting new people.
Yes.
You give off
Yeah,
a-
because we like get energy from being with people. So
Yeah, like literally,
Also,
gain
not the same as talkative. There are some introverts who talk a lot.
Yeah, let's start off by acknowledging that a lot of people tend to think that being an introvert immediately means that you are like 100% socially awkward and you can't keep a conversation with a single person. That's not what an introvert is. Generally speaking, what an introvert is just someone who gains energy from having alone time, you know? And so it doesn't necessarily mean that they would be like socially awkward or shy or whatever. But yeah, let's keep watching.
extroverts, they don't want.
Zed kind of was like overcompensating a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. It was just a lot of energy.
I think it's valid to realize that you need to have a balance though as an extrovert.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not
I think what a lot of
always-
people don't
Yeah.
realize is you can also need to take a step back.
I
don't
can
always
never-
need to be social
Yeah.
to be considered.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm in a bad mood, and like it doesn't
What's
mean
up,
that I'm an
Diana?
introvert, it just means that I'm a human being.
Exactly. All fluctuate.
Or like, do y'all ever like just like kind of you can just reflect energy from other people?
Yes.
Like it's easier, at least for me,
100%.
it's
Yeah.
easier to just reflect energy.
Yeah.
Brian, I thought he was either introverted or on a blurry line of extrovert to introvert.
He seemed like he was acting a little bit.
An extrovert who has good people skills.
He was the first one. I don't know how to describe this, but his tone when he spoke felt a little bit more reserved towards the other. But like I said in the beginning, I feel like the chance is pretty big that like most of them are just gonna, you know, almost be too outgoing to try and seem as fucking extroverted as possible. And to be fair, as of right now, I don't really have a clue. Just his tone when he spoke, I don't know, that doesn't necessarily make someone introverted, so, you know, I don't fucking know.
And can lead a group isn't always talking the most. I've been in a lot of like small groups or like 20 size people, and I love those size because you get to meet a lot of people, but you're not always talking.
You know, Tallboy does seem to enjoy
It was just a
talking in the
like,
group or
situation
whatever.
between Allah and Zed, and I was like, Allah didn't talk.
She was the quietest in the group. I thought maybe she was just kind of like cutesy and quiet.
We counted all the votes, and we have a tie. The tie is between Zed and Brian. Each of you is
Yeah,
going to get
I don't think
30
it's Zed.
seconds
In
to
that
state your
case,
case.
what was his name? Brian?
I just
Get
got
him
a little
out.
nervous in the beginning, but I like to feel people out first, and then I start like getting energy. But I felt a lot of energy from Ellie, a lot, and we did talk over each other a lot. So I mean, okay, but yeah, I'm very outgoing, very fun.
Hey y'all, I am.
Are they guessing the extrovert? No, other way around. So we have 6 extroverts who's trying to find out who the secret introvert is. And yeah, so far I don't feel like there's any like clear example of who that would be. But I don't know, some of these people I didn't barely notice speaking, like a lot of them. But between, just now there was a tie between these two guys, and I don't know, for some reason he does seem pretty outgoing, the left guy, but he did have a more like, you know, he had a more calmer tone, but that doesn't have to mean shit, let's be honest here, but it felt a bit more reserved, which doesn't have to mean shit, because introverts does not necessarily have to be that reserved or whatever. But the thing that made me feel like Tall Boy is probably not the introvert is the fact that when he was talking, he gave me the impression that he sort of liked being in the center, you know, because he was he looked quite happy and was maintaining very good eye contact and stuff like that, which just gave me, you know, someone who don't mind being the center of attention, which, you know, generally is an extroverted trait to have. What the fuck, Tall Boy seemed hella extrovert. Yeah, that's what I mean. So right now the tie is between these guys, and in that case, you know, Brian or whatever his name was, gotta go, man.
Super
that's just how it is.
Literally 100%. I'm an ENTJ on the Myers-Briggs, and I love talking to people all the time, literally planning on getting all your phone numbers after the show, because we should hang out. Usually the show votes off the most like stereotypical person first, so I was trying to not be like super bubbly, but I like love people.
I have to do it.
No! You guys are mental!
But he did seem very assertive in how he felt about himself.
Yeah. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Zed is no way.
Girl. Like, honestly, I was just at a low energy spot. I was feeling it out, and so I was.
That might be the case. I'm not saying
So I
100%
wanted to
he
talk about
was
the
the introvert, but between
and let me
them,
say my thing, and then I want all of us to
Zed
do
is
that. That's
definitely
okay.
not
I
the
don't think he
introvert.
was the mole. I thought you were the mole, and I voted for Zed because I felt like he was just overcompensating.
I definitely wasn't overcompensating. If anything, I was undercompensating.
But you were the one out of the group that was really overexcited, and I just was like,
he did stand out.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
for sure.
I honestly voted for you not.
yeah, I mean, they do make a point. Like, let's be honest there, because that was like the first thing I said. If you're in a video like this and you are the secret introvert, like, I feel like generally what you would want to do is, you know, sort of overplay your own personality a bit or try and seem as outgoing as possible. Because obviously no one is gonna like act shy in a video like this, just, you know, they will just get voted out. Yeah, it's hard. So far, I can't be sure.
I'm sorry, it was so confusing.
It's okay.
I could not hear anybody talking. There were like two people that stood out, but you're just like so cute and sweet, and I was.
Oh, you're so cute. Who did you vote for? You. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I said I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Can you say your reasoning real quick?
You know, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's just like that. But his reaction there, when she said she voted for him, seemed a bit overplayed. You know, like trying to be as expressive as possible to try and, I don't know, seem extroverted. I don't know. I'm keeping my eye on that dude.
Didn't know anyone, so I just had to choose someone. I'm so sorry.
I'm so hurt.
If you don't know, it's because you're an introvert and you know that you're the mole.
I wasn't sure because he gave a very convincing answer
Honestly,
during the round.
yeah.
But then you went up to speak, and dude, I'm gonna be honest, you just seem like a genuinely very nice guy. If I were extroverted, like, yeah, I'd want to get everyone's phone number. I'd be hell yeah, man.
Oh, that's weird because maybe he's slipping up right now. Maybe he is an introvert, and so that's why he said if I were an extrovert. We have like 6 minutes.
Wait, did he say that?
That's weird because
Honestly, you just seem like a genuinely very nice guy. If I were extroverted, like.
You fucked up, boy. You fucked up.
I'd want to get everyone's phone number. I'd be hell yeah, man.
Oh, that's
Yeah, no, it's him.
up right now. Maybe he.
I mean, it could be a slip of the tongue. Nah, I'm saying it's him. Get him out.
We have like 6 minutes like left. A question. So I was thinking, So if he wanted to go first, and then you want to go next.
Yeah.
Do
you have a specific like question?
I have a
or?
question.
Okay.
Because she took the lead, she seemed very assertive, very sure of herself, and that felt to me like she was just doing everything she could to throw suspicion off of herself.
What do you guys do as hobbies?
Okay.
I like that.
Can I go first?
Go first.
All right, just because, yeah. Okay, so what do I do as hobby?
Nah, I don't trust him.
Okay, so let's see, I'm an actor.
Okay.
Oh, no way. So you know, like
Yeah, he's an actor. That's why he's fucking acting as an extrovert. We got him, boys.
Right there. I mean, you same
we have to be extroverted.
Well, because I was gonna say, I actually didn't want to say I was an actress, because I was
What the fuck do you mean? Did he say you have to be extroverted to be an actor? I don't buy that. Because, like, for example, like, fucking stand-up comedy is something that would seem like it would only be for extroverts because you get up in front of a huge audience and stuff, but there's a shit ton of introverted stand-up comics. And I don't know. I don't know if I got him correctly there, but I don't think you need to be extroverted to be an actor.
worried that would plan to see that they're like, oh, she's faking. But I'm not just on stage, I'm actually a filmmaker.
She started talking about acting because I brought up acting. She seemed to get very defensive and she avoided eye contact.
I love going to the ocean. I play the ukulele. Awesome. Nice. And like I'm in sales, so.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Like that just gives you a lot.
For what I do as a job, I actually work at Build-A-Bear. Right. You have to be like an extrovert and someone who's good with people to work there, and it's like, oh, it's so life-giving. I love it.
I actually have all mine in C's. Christ, coffee, cycling, computers, cameras, and chess.
Alliteration moment.
So
Not gonna lie, whoever is the introvert is probably gonna go home and fucking crash after the recording of this video. Because, yeah, this is probably a nightmare.
I work at a trampoline park right now. You can't work there if you can't handle kids, teens, adults. But my hobbies, I love being outdoors. I'm a Disney fanatic. So when I go to Disneyland and I see birthday pins, I literally go up to random people and I say happy birthday.
Oh. Okay, these people are most likely extroverts, but at the same time, are their occupations and their hobbies like really giving us the information we need?
Has she really spoken about it?
I teach little kids how to code and I have to deal with them all the time.
I do filmmaking, but I'm also a mediator.
Oh my god, I feel like everyone is just trying to talk as fast as possible and be like loud and noisy. That's not all we are. That's not all that an extrovert is.
He helps kids code.
Build-A-Bear.
Photographer now, but I used to work at Apple Retail for 3 years.
Ooh,
Give me a number real quick, Cass.
Big air, a trampoline park. Yeah.
Gray shirt is sus for sure. I agree. So far, I'm gonna say I do think Tall Boy and the girl in the middle is I do definitely Tall Boy. Like Tall Boy is extroverted. If he's the introvert, if he is an introvert, then I will donate $20 to a random streamer. He is no way an introvert. The girl in the middle, I do get extrovert vibes from for some reason. I'm mostly suspicious about dude in the gray shirt and this girl. I feel like, I don't know if it's me not having paid enough attention, but I feel like she hasn't spoken a lot. I don't know. Definitely gray shirt. I think it's him. Just let's be fair here. Like at one point he did say that. Well, he said some phrase like "if I was extroverted." That's pretty fucking sus.
Mostly because she seemed a little low-key, low energy, and it seemed like she was trying to push her energy.
Everyone seems like they're trying to push their energy though.
She was just really good at acting like bubbly.
What the
She was
fuck?
just really good
Is
at
she
acting
right?
like bubbly.
Coding King. Are you kidding me? There's not
Counted
more
all the
votes for him.
votes, and we have a tie.
Oh my god.
Oh, another one?
These are actually
The tie is between Aaliyah and Ellie.
What?
Yeah, I'm saying
You guys are
green
gonna get
shirts.
30 seconds each to tell us your most extroverted experience.
Tall Boy seems a lot more natural, extroverted, whereas Grey Shirt seems like he puts on an act. I agree. That's what I felt like the moment when Tall Boy was like speaking in the group. I did get the impression that like, you know, he had nothing against being the center of attention. And by the way, I don't mean that in a bad way. I feel like a lot of the time, the phrase, whenever someone speaks about like people being the center of attention, it's used in a very like negative connotation. That's not the way I mean it. I mean, let's be honest here, I'm a fucking content creator. I don't mind being the center of attention. That's fucking exactly what I'm doing right now. Let's be honest. But yeah, he felt, like you said, he felt very naturally extroverted or whatever. But Grey Shirt, I am not trusting that dude. No way. Like, he gotta go. I don't know why we are voting between these two girls right now, but if one of them gotta go, I'm saying Green Shirt.
Seconds each to tell us your most extroverted experience.
So first of all, when I was taking the Myers-Briggs personality test, I scored a 99% in the extroverted category. Second of all, the big like extrovert experience was 2 weeks straight in Guatemala with a big group of people. We like did things non-stop. It was so fun. Also, I have plans right after this, and I'm gonna hang out with people immediately after this.
So I told you guys I have a remote job. So we don't get to ever see each other in person. Even the people that live close by, like we just like don't hang out too often. One of our coworkers who lives in Oregon, he actually came in for 2 weeks and he was in town, and I literally brought everyone together. Like I was the one to bring everyone to my house. And then on top of that, like I'm just laid back, guys, but I'm like for sure extroverted. That's all I gotta say.
I don't really trust that though. Yeah.
It's definitely her.
Am I the minority here? Oh shit.
I am such an extrovert, but good luck, besties.
I didn't vote for you this time, I swear.
Oh, so sad. I really wanted to be able to win this. I wasn't like the biggest personality, but also
She was kind of big though, let's be honest.
Maybe they just voted me because I was just kind of in the middle.
Please raise your hand if you still have doubt and want to continue playing the game.
Yes, fucking raise the hands. Thank you. If Grey Shirt makes it to the end, I'm gonna get so pissed.
I don't said it because I want to ask a question specifically to you.
Okay, yeah.
Because right now, straight up, my doubts, I'm gonna trust my gut. It's still, I still have doubts about you. And I have doubts about you just because, I don't know what, but when you said your occupation, like, okay, filmmaker, you write plays and stuff, but when you look at like famous people right now, they can be extremely extroverted when they're on the stage, and then you leave and like you'll watch like behind the scenes and they're like sitting in the corner on their phone. I wanted to ask you, what's something that's like extremely extroverted that you do at work?
You don't understand this. Okay, when you're a director, you are literally in charge of everything. You're holding the strings on every single person. You need to make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. You need to make sure everyone's safe. It's crazy and insane. And a lot of people, I think, they think because you're behind the camera, it means that you don't want to be seen, you don't want to be in the spotlight. But I really thrive in that kind of environment.
While she was talking, she was trying to gain her energy back. She was talking about what she does for others in the environment, but not very much what she felt. What about you? What's something really extroverted that you do?
I was at a party, right? And I got super drunk and I woke up.
I was at a party, right? As extroverts always go to parties and shit. Get him out! No, get him out.
I had so many people's Instagrams followed on my phone.
Damn, this is gonna be so fucking awkward if he's not the introvert.
Like, I don't know how this happened, but this somehow did. And like, I think that just goes to show, like, I love talking to people.
In 2015.
Also, everybody are extroverted when drunk. I mean, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I went to like a church potluck a Sunday afternoon. Everyone wore name tags because that's what you did at potlucks. I accidentally went to a grocery store afterwards with the name tag still on. Two different people made the same joke and it's like, oh, hey, Zed, how's it going? And so I realized that's two people I met that I wouldn't have otherwise met. I literally wore a hello, my name is sticker for an entire year after that.
No way.
So that I could have more conversations later.
That is so
and
nice.
that is very
so sweet.
I mean, that is so outrageous, but for some fucking reason, I believe him. And you know what? I'm quite fond of Zed. Let's keep him in here. Yeah, dude. If Grey Shirt ends up being an extrovert and Zed is the actual introvert, this is probably the last stream and video that I'm ever making, because that shit is gonna be embarrassing. But nah, no way that's happening.
That is a very extroverted thing.
Yeah, you're not an introvert.
I'm a big reader. I read my whole life. So if you brought up like football or like you brought up filmmaking, I've read something about that because I hate not being in the know.
Yeah, that's
so that's why I know a lot about introverts.
Right.
Guys, honestly, I don't think the mole's here.
Or you saying that just you are the one, you little fucker? Get him out! Why is he flying under the radar? Oscar the tall boy if he's introverted.
Someone's doing really well right now.
And like, okay, I think that you're definitely extroverted, but like you also have been taking lead and you've been doing a really good job. Like if you are lying, wow. But like, I don't know why, because you're the one that's like taking control, and I feel like if I was an introvert, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly why
But like, I don't want to say that it's you, but like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really trust the green shirt gal here either, because I feel like her body language has been a bit overplayed all the time. I mean, some people do have very, like, a lot of body language or whatever, but it feels like she's really pushing it at sometimes. Like, when somebody else said something, she was immediately like, "You're right! You're right!" And shit like that. And I feel like, yeah, I think her and Grey Shirt are the ones that I'm still sus about.
I felt sad because I thought they betrayed me. Honestly, that's how I felt.
Okay, 7, 6, 5,
honestly,
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know how no one is suspecting.
She seemed like she was voting for me.
Grey Shirt.
Even though I loved that Alla was taking initiative, maybe she's just...
What is his name so I can correctly accuse him? Can someone vote for him?
We have a tie. Tie is between Alla and Alia.
Oh.
We're gonna now go into another round of votes.
Yeah, let's go.
I saw that coming.
Sorry. I honestly don't.
Nah, dude. Yeah.
Okay, one more round. Check out Grey Shirt, and then we're done.
You're wrong.
Please raise your hand if you want to
Raise.
continue.
Yes.
Majority has voted, and we will end the game now.
You fucked up, okay?
Hopefully you guys voted out the correct people, and you
what?
guys
Is it
win.
her?
If the light turns green,
shit.
that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the light turns red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
Is it you or is it Alex?
Why didn't y'all raise your hands?
It's Grey Shirt. It's Grey Shirt.
Is it you or is it Alex?
I had a feeling. Something felt off.
I am mad not only that I lost, I was the only one who raised my hand.
Will the introvert please step forward and reveal yourself in 3, 2, 1.
I knew it.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Sorry, I thought it was you.
What was I saying the whole
Dude,
time?
yeah. To be fair, I never suspected her, so I fucked up.
Very.
My introvert fucking radar
I
is
knew I
not
was
on bond.
right.
I felt so bad because we were making friends, but I felt really good that I won.
And I would humbly like to apologize to Mr. Greyshirt. I am sorry that I kept on accusing you over and over. I fucked up and I am sorry.
When I was a little girl, I was an extrovert. I hated being by myself. And around 14, I noticed...
Though, you did say if I was an extrovert, so you know what? Fuck you, I'm not sorry.
...that I no longer enjoyed being in groups anymore.
For me, being an extrovert means loving getting to meet new people and hearing their stories. Sharing my own story is also very fun, but it's not a one-way street.
So in the same way that introversion does not correlate all the time with social anxiety or being shy, extroversion does not mean that we never get nervous. As an extrovert, I'm sending love to all the introverts. Take your money, queen.
No, lunch is on me, you guys. I'll
take that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's be fair. I think that's an important... Just it's so easy to always like assume that whoever is like talkative and shit is extroverted, and whoever seems shy or anxious is gonna be the introvert, and that is not always the case. Because let's be fair, I consider myself to be very extroverted, but it's not like I don't enjoy my alone time either, you know? Shit. And also, something we should keep in mind is that like extroversion and introversion are more so what you say, like it's not scales. What is it, scale? Spectrums. It's like spectrums, you know. So most people, you know, have a splash of both or whatever. Anyway, that was a pretty decent video. Let's see who fucks.
I'm a virgin. And I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin.
And I'm a virgin.
Wait. I'm gonna catch this one first try here, okay? But before we start, let me just go and get some coffee real quick. 1 second. This is way too late for me to be drinking coffee. Anyway, let's do this shit.
I'm a virgin. And I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin.
And I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
And I'm a virgin.
Was that fucking AJ from Beta Squad? But okay, I'm gonna say right now, I think long hair, fucking Lion King, he's the one who fucks. That is the first impression I have here.
I'm a virgin. And I'm a virgin.
Yeah, he's having a smug. He has a bit of a smug face, doesn't he? Let's be honest here, you fuck, man. Also, you're pretty like, what you call it? Oh fuck, I forgot the word. You are like pretty conventionally attractive, you know? And he has a smug face. I'm gonna say he fucks.
And I'm a virgin. And I'm a virgin.
And I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
And I'm a virgin.
Does the last one not look sort of like a Walmart edition of AJ from Beta Squad?
Why are you virgins?
I grew up like Christian, so my mom was the main one that was like, make sure you wait, and so I don't know, it kind of stuck with me.
Also, the guy I suspected immediately took control of the conversation. Yeah. Dude, I got this. Easy.
For me, I grew up religious like you, but I'm 20 now, so even for the past 3 years, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the religious aspect anymore, I'm just bad with women.
Keep it real, I'm Muslim. For me, it's like, why not just wait and do it through the Sharia, do it through the deen, because you know, it's not worth going to hellfire for me.
So for me, it's kind of a lot of reasons. One, I was a super late bloomer. I only felt sexual attraction for the first time like 4 years ago. Looking like I do, women usually aren't like bursting to get down on this, so I haven't had anything sort of just like fall into my lap. Yeah, it's not a priority right now.
Does anyone know about sexual transmutation?
No.
Essentially, the desire you have to have sex is a very strong desire, especially if you're a man. Put it into the work, put it into the gym. Watch what will happen. You will hit every goal.
So that's kind of my reason, yeah.
Nice.
I want to do it.
Yeah, that's the sort of same thought process as certain like boxers and shit. There's a lot of like athletes who like won't nut like a week or two before like a big fight or something like that. Because it's supposedly gives some the extra fucking to get down and, you know, do the shit you need to do. But yeah, a lot of people does definitely seem to be taking the religious route here. And which is a good excuse, but it's also like, since it's a good excuse, it would be a pretty good lie, you know. But still, I'm gonna say, long hair dude, I think he's the one that fucks. Let's see. He asked the question. He hasn't answered it yet.
Because I genuinely like want something from you and with you, not for just a simple like.
So it has to do with Christianity as well. It talks about in Romans, offer our bodies as a living sacrifice, which is a good and reasonable, I'm underlining, reasonable service. It's a gift that I want to give to my future wife.
How old is everyone here, by the way?
22.
23.
26.
I'm 32.
32, dude, respect to you, man, for waiting.
3, 2, and you ain't never.
Wait, let's talk about that though. Because if you are not married by 32, you will still be a virgin, correct?
Yeah, but my God, and he ain't finna do me like that. It ain't no way you 32 and a virgin.
I'm 32
Ain't no
and a
way.
virgin.
I'm just gonna keep it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It seemed like he wanted to present the extreme of his religion.
No one voted for my guy.
Tell us how you felt.
Oh, it was black. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna ask you, like, you're 32, how does that go?
How does it go? It goes rough. I mean, my body's ready. I want that. I want to be married, but I put more value on my walk with the Lord.
L'Oreal did should be religious though.
Have you
Yeah, I mean, he
those
did
opportunities?
quote the
maybe-
fucking
I
Bible
could
or
have
some
had
shit.
many opportunities, but I keep myself away from those types of things.
Has
Yeah.
everybody...
To be honest, it does seem relatively likely. But also, it's a little bit to the point I said before, where, like, if you go into something like this, using religion as... Just going into it being 32, and you're supposed to, if we say that he's the one, and you're supposed to pretend to be the one that doesn't fuck, at that point, going in and being like, yeah, I'm 32 and I just haven't gotten down to it, is probably not as good as going in and being like, yeah, you know, ouch, I'm religious and I memorized one quote from the Bible yesterday. Like, it's a pretty smart strategy. I don't know, I'm still not convinced that he's not the one that fucks. Because just looking at him and vibe-wise, I feel like he feels like the one that fucks. What's up, Elilo? How you doing? Nice to see you, dude.
Before, or have you guys had significant others? I've only had one girlfriend, so.
Yeah, me too. I've only had one girlfriend.
I've had 2.
I've had a handful.
Didn't he just say that women don't want to get down with him, but now he has had 2 girlfriends. Damn.
I never really had an official boyfriend, but like I had seen like 2 people, yes.
So I'll go out like on dates and whatnot, but nothing really official.
And have you guys kissed?
Kissed, yes. Nothing beyond.
Got you.
One of my long relationships was
I don't
entirely
know.
long distance.
It
She was
could
in
be the
Portugal
guy
the whole
with
time.
a shirt that's
So,
2
like, my
sizes
lips
too
don't really
small
stretch
as
across
well.
the ocean very well.
Have you guys ever fell in love before?
For sure.
Okay.
Really? Even though you never dated anybody?
Yeah, for sure. I'm a very passionate person. When I was younger, obviously you have like those high school crushes and whatnot. I don't want to flex or anything, but my car outside, I bought it by myself. It's like 120K. I opened my own company, and that's all because I've stayed focused and not let myself become a part of, you know, like what's going on in society.
I have a question for you in the last 5 seconds. I feel like...
I mean, let's be honest here. They are probably throwing a curveball. Like, because, like, at first reaction, it feels like Mr. fucking L'Oreal and L'Oreal. How the fuck do you say it? I don't know. And this dude seems like the one who would generally be most likely to be fucking, because he has luscious fucking hair, and this dude seems ripped, and apparently he's got money. And that doesn't necessarily mean something. You know what I'm saying, okay? Shut up. You know what I'm saying. But, like, it would be a pretty good curveball if... I'm sorry, I don't mean this in an offensive way, but if, for example, the striped shirt guy, who does look like, you know, a bit like conventionally nerdy. I'm not trying to be mean here, okay? You know what I mean. The plot twist, the one who's not a virgin is the little one with glasses. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that would be the plot twist. So, it's probably... I'm gonna say it might actually be him, just because I feel like he's the one you would suspect the least, just by looking at him. But, I don't know... Did he say anything about religion? He didn't, right? I mean, someone could lie about that as well, let's be honest. But... No, because I think... This guy, and this guy said something about being religious, yeah?
A lot of people accomplish a lot of things while still having sex and just make time for it, or you can just like fap and forget about it. Like,
yeah, but when they do engage in that type of stuff, they go through a heartbreak. They could be successful, but they have to had like this battle
before all that happened.
He kept talking about like his mindset and grind set, and it reminded me of like American Psycho. And that guy.
Yeah, to be fair.
Dang, that's crazy. I thought I'd be eliminated right away, but I've had naked women climb on top of me, and I still say no. And then the next day, I go submit 3
calm
lines
down.
like $10,000.
Calm down, man.
Cool. If you think the mole
What the
is still
fuck?
in the box and you wish to continue playing the game, please raise your hand. Wow.
Oh, interesting. I didn't think y'all were gonna raise your hands.
Then he's muscular, he didn't get a girlfriend, so he's always at the gym. I mean, fair. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually starting to suspect the guy in the striped shirt. Just because it's gonna be a curveball.
I have a bit of a accusation, and so Alex, I think that you made a mistake, and you're here rather to promote that virginity till marriage would have been the better option.
I've definitely been in the situations where me and my girlfriend were making out, and there are definitely worse scenarios that we could have gone farther than that. This is gonna sound bad, but I'm just too scared of my mom to be like, hey, I had sex. But you.
Well, you don't have to immediately go and let your mom know and be like, yeah, so I just dipped my dick in this one. Like, you don't have to say that to your mom, like, fuck, I don't know.
Only didn't have sex because of your mom.
When I turned 16, 17, that was when I really started diving into the Bible and reading more into it and kind of creating it for my own. And so,
What denomination is your church?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know which denomination it is, but
okay,
we're Christians. So
okay,
I'll say that.
okay.
But
Suspicious.
he didn't know what his denomination was. Like, I feel like every religious person knows what their denomination is. He definitely cares about his religion way more than I do, and I know that my denomination like the back of my hand. I don't tell anyone that I'm a virgin. It's definitely something I really keep under wraps because I feel very like embarrassed and ashamed of it, like I've failed somehow. Once when I was in college, I was in this creative writing class, and the teacher declared upon us, your next assignment is to tell the true story of your first kiss. And I was like, oh, God. And then she followed with, I know you've all had it. And it was like, oh, double God.
I do, yes, admit that I feel pressured to have sex because everyone else is talking about their guy, their girl, and I'm like, okay, I'm just like, what the F, you know? Like,
I've been in band my whole life, starting in middle school, and I'm still in my college marching band. It's actually kind of uncommon when you say, oh yeah, I'm not a virgin, they'll be like, they'll kind of look at you like, you play clarinet and you've had sex?
Growing up, I played football my whole life, and so that was a very big deal, especially at the high school I went to. I would say definitely at that time, I felt the pressure of just society saying like, dude, you haven't had sex, just go for it, it's easy. I would rather wait, that's me. So.
I don't know, to be honest, I don't know.
I just felt like what Aaron said was really smart, and it felt like a big CSI moment, so I was like, oh, he definitely got him, that's it.
Bummer. I wish I had like a virgin card I could show you guys or something.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you wish to continue playing the game, please raise your hand.
Be right back, gotta go eat. See you soon, Bianna. Dive into Bible, but dive into God. I don't know, like I said before, I feel like using religion as your excuse is like the easiest way to make it not seem sus. So I don't necessarily trust the people who say that. That's why I'm still a bit suspect about the long-haired guy, because he also did immediately go ahead and he was the first one to take control of the conversation, and he immediately started like quoting the Bible and stuff, which feels like, you know, if you want to play it off as you're not, like, as in like you are very religious and that's the reason, like memorizing a few lines of the Bible is probably a pretty decent strategy. So I'm still gonna say it's either him or it's striped shirt guy just for the curveball. Nobody said Matt, that would be so funny. Shit, which one is Matt?
I'm just super curious why you two, I guess, didn't want to continue.
Because I think it was Alex. I think we are virgins.
Yeah, I thought that what you said during the last round was super smart. It felt like a big CSI moment. It's just like, oh, if you're wrong, then like I don't trust anything anymore. I think you definitely had the vibe of like a band kid who hasn't done it yet, which I can say because I used to be a band kid.
What'd you play?
I played trombone.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but so you guys think there's still a...
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Aaron, I think it's you.
And
Respectfully, I think it's because you're imposing what you are onto what Alex was. And that's maybe what you did. And I'm thinking that you're, what's it called?
It's not.
One more thing is just that because of, you know, your age and everything, I don't think age is,
That's
it should
okay.
matter.
That's okay. It's hard to believe, yes.
Do you,
Get
I
him
guess,
out.
like, what was your longest relationship?
About a year, a little over a year.
And then was there times where she wanted to like escalate it? Because I know you're, you know.
I've only dated Christian women.
Right.
And so they've also wanted to maintain a certain level of purity.
Okay.
I don't trust him. I just don't.
Cool.
But that's fine, because I'm pretty sure he's can get voted out. Yeah. No?
It just seemed like he wasn't as confident as he was in the previous.
I mean, that
round, so I
shouldn't
was like,
still make him get kicked out, no? Yeah, good.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't look like a hardcore religious guy.
Playing, please raise your hand. If the lights turn green, that means you have voted the mole out and you win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box. And you
If it's red...
3, 2,
Nah.
1.
What? It's you, huh?
No.
It's you.
You weren't surprised. You
Dude, it's the curveball. It's the yeah, it's the curveball. Fucking hell.
Step out. 1, 2, 3.
What up?
I fucking knew it! Oh shit.
He good, like,
Dude,
I wanted to
it's
see
so-
him, but then
fuck,
the way he
it's
was
so
talking, I'm like,
obvious.
nah. But turns out he get hella meow meow.
I say in hindsight, but anyway.
That was well played. Because I believed everything that you said.
Like, most of what I said was true. Those personal stories, they were from before I, you know, did the honky donk.
I see.
I trusted him. I was like,
Calling it the hunkadonk is... That is... mad. Don't do that.
like, oh, he plays trombone, I play clarinet, we're good.
Wait, so when did you have sex then?
Like 8 times with, or not 8 times, with 8 different people.
Meow meow. He get meow meow.
The big thing, the most important thing that I will probably say today, and that's to all of the young men out there who don't look conventionally attractive and feel like they will never find love or sex because of it. No matter what you look like, there are plenty of people who are into that. It's just up to you to find them, treat them with respect.
There are always people with lower standards. I'm joking, I'm sorry. That was a joke. That was a joke. Calm down.
Have good hygiene, you'll be just fine.
Oh my god.
Celebrate.
Fucking good on ya. GG.
It's so slippery, I didn't expect that. Wow.
Fuck, I knew it. I mean, I can't say I knew it. Because... I mean, I did sort of suspect it though. Fucking hell. Okay, what time is it? Should we do a last one? Which one you want to do? We have professional singers versus one fake. But I don't know about this one. I feel like it's gonna be one of those. One of them is gonna be a fucking super good singer, just not professionally. She doesn't earn, or he doesn't earn money from it, you know. And it's gonna be like, yeah, but I mean, you're sort of a singer still. And we have 6 sighted people versus 1 secret blind person. I feel like this could be interesting. There must be some good way to figure out if someone is blind by conversation. There must be some question you can ask to immediately. What color is... oh. Who's not high, who's not drunk? Should we do the blind one? Yeah, nah. For some reason, I just feel that this is gonna be, like I said, one of them is just gonna be great fucking singer, but not, like, technically not professional. Let's do this one.
I'm a sighted person.
I'm a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
I'm a sighted person.
I am a sighted person.
Okay, I don't know why, but my gut told me that all of them are lying.
Everybody describe the color red right now. Go.
I feel like you can't really
Yes, you
describe
can.
it.
Go. You're wasting time.
It's I don't know the Target logo, like.
Oh, very
nice.
Yeah.
Very,
Okay.
very
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, that's a very, just, I was expecting someone to be like, you know, just if someone says like fire, it's like, yeah, but that's like the stereotypical thing. Like if you ask someone, because I suspect someone who's blind probably still like logically knows that the sky is supposedly blue, you know? Because they've probably heard that enough times in their life. But knowing the color of the Target logo, that's, yeah, I'm gonna say no. I don't think she's the blind one.
Red.
Red. That is beautiful. It's like bright and like it's blood, girl. It's blood.
That's a good one.
I was looking to see if people were gonna get like overly descriptive about things because that to me just logically felt like it would have been like a tell.
It's a vibrant color to me. I'm actually wearing a red top right now, so.
Yeah, he said blood. I feel like that's also one of those stereotypical things which someone would like know about whether you can see or not. And saying the color of your shirt is, that could just be planned to make it seem legit, you know? I don't know, I'm sus of these two.
I think it's vibrant. I associate to strawberries, I don't know, apples.
So for me, I associate red with fire, chili peppers. It's one of my favorite colors to wear. I'm wearing red lipstick.
I have a question. Does anybody like fabric the way that it feels?
I hate soft stuff.
You hate
I
soft
cannot
stuff?
stand soft stuff. Like a really soft blanket, not for me.
I love like the feeling of like real leather. Like I'm sorry to the cows.
Can everybody say what they do?
I am a author. I write comic books and novels. Also do photography. And
You're blind and you do photography. That's... Nah. Oh wait, I'm fucking stupid. It's the secret blind person. Fuck. I messed up. Shit. I messed up. Right. It's only one of them that are blind. I got it the other way around. But then it's still sus, because then saying that you do photography is maybe too obvious.
And I paint.
What's up, Polish paper? Welcome.
School counselor and a vocalist as well.
I work for a nonprofit that helps kids with medical conditions.
Blind doesn't mean stupid. I got the same stuff when I'm saying that I'm colorblind. What color is the grass? Yeah, that's what I mean. Just like, I feel like everyone would logically like have heard, whether you can see, like if you was, even if someone was completely blind, you have not seen shit in your life, like you would probably still know that the fucking that the sky is blue and like the grass is green and the fire is red, like those kind of things. I feel like you must have heard. I don't think number one is the blind person, because she said the Target logo, and I feel like that's specific enough. The one who said that her shirt is red, I feel like that could just have been a strategy. Small blue shorts?
I was anxious that people were gonna think that I was the mole. I think that anything like that's more like on the philanthropy side, people would kind of assume would have a reason. Like if you have some kind of medical
condition, then you would want to help other people with that same medical condition.
I have a question for you guys as well. What is the first thing that you guys notice when you walk in a room?
Color of the walls, I would say, or wallpaper. I'm really, like I said, home decor is a really big deal.
There's other people.
I don't know.
Already?
Someone come grab Taylor, please.
It's really hard to describe the color red.
Who was the hottest U.S. president? Go.
Are we looking at paintings here? Are we going back and looking at the old paintings, though?
Oh, I love
Because, and by the way, the wigs did take away.
It's a toss-up between Barack Obama and JFK for me.
Oh,
It's
you
hard
know
to say.
what?
Yeah.
You know
Barack Obama's a handsome man.
I'd say Teddy Roosevelt, just because I know like Night in the Museum. Like that's all I'm going off of pretty much. That's it. That's it.
To each their own, my friend. To each their own.
Okay, so what is everybody's favorite movie?
I'd say Pursuit of Happiness. I love that film.
Oh, I cried in
It's a
that
great, yeah, same.
Everything Everywhere All at Once? Oh my god, I was gonna say that. Oh my god.
I haven't seen it yet
I'm
either.
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
No spoilers,
But
no
the
spoilers.
costume design, I'm just gonna say that
It's
was...
good.
Can anyone describe like a scene from a movie that they really enjoyed?
Oh, that's a good
Nice.
one.
That's
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Can we do TV shows? Because
Sure, go for
Sure.
it.
Because I'm a TV person.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm watching right now A House of Dragons.
Yeah.
And do you remember that gold dress that she has with the sleeves that hang down?
Yes.
And then she had the delicate, like those beautiful gold earrings. I liked the outfits.
I think you could be the girl in the
Also
middle.
the fact that it was like that it's not quite super red, but burnt red dragon.
I felt like that was just kind of overcompensating for something, and it seemed a little suspicious.
Does anybody have any pets?
Two cats. Yeah.
I have 2 dogs.
I have a dog, a cat, and a tortoise, and some fish. Yeah.
What's your tortoise's name?
Squishy.
Squishy.
The logical name, and it's so cute. I love the way he looks at me. And my cat's hairless, so she runs around.
Oh.
Yeah, and she stares into the fire in winter.
That is time.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This is fucking hard.
I'm an author, so I describe things all day in my books, and I definitely got voted off for that, and I probably would have voted for me too.
If you want to keep playing because you think the mole is still there, raise your hand when I count to 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, okay, this is the same deal, except remember I mentioned there's going to be a secret rule implemented halfway through? Every incorrect person voted out will take away from the back prize. Your 5 minutes starts now.
Okay, describe your perfect type physically.
I don't think I have like a specific type physically. Like I think I just like vibes, you know. I feel like that's not the correct answer here, but I mean, I don't know. I like who I like. I don't really like pay attention to like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, she's the Target logo, so I do trust her. I don't think she's blind. Second guy, and like the first girl in red or whatever. I'm a bit sus.
I think it's you now, by the way. Definitely tall. I'm not
Accusing
super
now.
into incredibly like fit dudes because that makes me feel inadequate. I love a little chunky, like a Seth Rogen build, but like
dad
tall.
bod?
Basically, yeah, tall guys with dad bods.
I personally look at their smile first. I think that's really important to me, and you know that kind of gives me an indication if we're vibing or not, and if it's like a fake smile or, you know. So I think I notice that first.
I mean, I feel like this is pretty basic, but like nice eyes, nice eyes. I've also been with the same person for like 2.5 years, so shout out to her.
Tall, brown hair, nice eyes. I really like gravitate towards brown eyes. I think they're really like sweet, you know, and they're really welcoming.
I have a question then. How is everyone's vision? Like, do you wear glasses, contacts?
Okay, I'm gonna be really honest here, and this might give me, I am legally blind in my right eye.
That's either the world's best bluff and a great strategy, or like you're just being honest.
Did she say this might just give it away?
Here, and this might give me,
She was about to say this might give it away. That's fucking sus.
I am legally blind in my right eye.
That's either
the world's best bluff and a great strategy, or like you're just being honest.
Yeah.
I wear glasses.
Fuck yeah, get her out.
Get her out.
Let's get technical then. Wait, what does that mean?
So my right eye, I could see out of it. Like it's fine. My glasses are thick on the right side.
Does it feel lopsided, like on your head carrying?
Yeah. So when I first put them on, when I walk, it's like whoa, like it just looks like crazy. So I will never have 20/20 vision, and my right eye will never be perfect even with glasses on.
What's the last concert you guys have been to?
I went to a Halsey concert because a friend had shut up. A friend had an extra ticket and they were just like, do you want to go see Halsey? And
I feel though, not gonna lie, if they end up like if the person actually isn't like blind and it's someone who's like, yeah, like she said, like, oh yeah, I'm blind on one of my eyes. That's not really a curveball. That I feel like that just defeats the purpose of the video. I don't know. What's up, Spec? How you doing? So, I don't know. But I still feel like she's a bit sus because it sounded like she was about to say that it might give it away. So, that sounds like she is the one. I don't know. I'm also sus about the one in the middle just because, I don't know. My gut tells me it should be her.
It's like, fine.
I went to the Weekend concert, the one that he canceled. Yeah. The one that he canceled.
Oh.
It was yeah, it really sucked. But it's okay, but we understand, we're empathetic towards him, you know?
I haven't been to a concert in a while, but I'm going to the Harry Styles concert in November. Should be great.
Oh, that's so
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
That's so lit, dude.
It's gonna be awesome.
Ashley, I had a question for you. The children that you help, what disability do they have?
It's not a disability, it's just life-threatening medical conditions.
Just.
So, I mean, some of them are disabled, but like not all.
Yeah, just like a heart that's not beating, you know, it's not just that.
All of them are, you know what I mean? So to qualify, you just, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Makes sense.
I was just being honest, and I feel like I knew that was gonna happen.
Everybody was just trying to look for somebody, and so I was the obvious choice.
I mean, you said you were legally blind. Technically, you said that. You know, it's like, mate.
Rebecca, sweetie, I'm so sorry.
If you think the mole is still in this circle, raise your hand on 3. 1, 2, 3. And the majority has voted that they think the mole is out, so we are going to stop playing. And the 4 of you standing up there, the fingers down to the ball.
Oh, hell yeah! Hell
Wait, who did we check out?
yeah!
Shit, I don't remember.
Hell yeah!
Okay, so guys, on your read, you can all take off your...
Okay, I don't really remember the guy in the shirt here, so it should be him. But it's probably gonna be the one who's legally blind. Oh no, he isn't. Ah, shit. Oh, it was the one who fucking overly described. Dude, is that not the one who said she was a photographer? She must have lied about you. Wait, am I stupid or can you actually? No way you can. How can you be a photographer? That's nah. Okay, explain.
Because the second you guys started talking about eyesight and glasses, I'm like, oh god, that's too much to make up.
That's what I get for being honest. I knew it though.
I only went blind, started going blind 5 years ago. I started going deaf last year.
Okay, so you still knew how to describe everything that we were
Ah.
talking about earlier.
Oh, so everything that I said is true, yeah, because you do the spectrum of blindness. You could be totally in the dark, or you could go dark later on.
I lost the majority of my vision overnight at 22 years old, which was a gigantic shock. But I learned a lot about myself and my life, and I wouldn't go back and change it. I wouldn't have the life that I have today. I wouldn't appreciate what I have today. And I love me, and I just happen to be blind.
Oh my god!
Fuck, imagine just waking up one day and not being able to see. That's fucking crazy. That is mad. Okay, I think that's the last video we are gonna watch today. how long have I been live? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. It was nice stream a bit again, and one more time, let's keep this in mind. Don't forget to obviously follow my fucking YouTube channel, but also make sure that you follow my second channel, because I'm probably gonna post this sheet on that one, and yeah, generally just try and post more shit on this one, like, I don't know, extended versions of other videos and shit like that. So make sure you subscribe to that one. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So thank you guys very much. Wait, I almost lost my vision back then when he was streaming in 240p. Yeah, that shit was mad, not gonna lie. To be fair, I think 240p is a bit high, to be honest. Like, I was probably streaming in like... Yeah, it was bad, But you guys still, like, stuck around, so... Dope sheet, 72p, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like I said, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, subscribe, all that shit. Thank you, peace, bye bye now, bye bye.